back to King 5. If you're a registered voter in the state of Washington, you already should have received your ballot in the mail.
But some local voters received more than one. King 5 political reporter Natalie Brand looked into this issue today and joins us now with important information for voters.
Very important information, and we should mention right off the start that the instances reported to King 5 are not cases of fraud. Getting more than one ballot can occur if you've recently updated your voter information, but it's still confusing for a lot of folks out there who did receive 2 ballots to know which one to send back.
And I looked at it, it says no, it's got my name on the first one, and then the second one says replacement ballot, and the barcodes on the bottom are off by 1 digit. So I'm thinking, this is kind of funny.
Christopher Sterling posted a picture of his double ballot on Facebook, and it turns out he's not alone. If you look closely, you can see the only difference between the 2 ballots is one says replacement.
The thing I was concerned about is, why am I getting 2? And there's no instructions other than replacement ballot, and I never requested a replacement ballot.
Anytime a voter updates their information, or the Department of Licensing gives us new information about the voter, it will trigger another ballot to go out to the voter. We call those replacement ballots, but our system is set up so that only 1 ballot will be counted on return.
King County Elections Director Julie Wise says this issue is not uncommon. It can happen anytime a voter updates their information after the list of voter info is sent to their print vendor in late September. A name change, new address, or new driver's license number can all trigger the creation of a second replacement ballot.
We try to make sure that voters don't get those 2 ballots, but we know each election that thousands of voters are going to get what we call a replacement ballot.
If you do receive a replacement ballot, King County Elections urges you to fill out and send back the replacement. Their system is set up to inactivate the first ballot if a replacement is sent out, so only 1 ballot is counted.
The system's not going to allow you to vote twice.
But Wise adds that elections workers are working around the clock to make sure your 1 vote does count. Remember, there's a simple way to track your ballot online and make sure that it's returned and delivered to the elections department.
If you don't vote, you can't complain about it. So if I want to vote, I want my vote to count.
And King County Elections estimates that they have sent out more than 37,000 replacement ballots. So if you're one of those voters, again, make sure that you vote, return that second replacement ballot that you've received. Now, we also learned of a separate issue today from the city of Snoqualmie, which tweeted this morning about reports of theft of ballots from residential mailboxes in parts of Snoqualmie and rural King County. If you're missing your ballot, call King County Elections at 296-VOTE. And if you think about, if you're worried about mail theft in your neighborhood, also call the authorities. If you're worried about your ballot being stolen or voter fraud, a reminder that elections officials do verify all signatures on the ballots to make sure that it's your signature being counted. Now, we have all this information and much more on our website. We can also send you a link of all the info if you text us the keyword ballot at 206-448-4545.
All right, so bottom line, mail and use the replacement ballot if you get 2.
That's right. And if you received another voter's ballot, like a family member who no longer lives in the household, you are asked to call King County Elections to make sure that their information is updated in the system, because they're trying to track and update their numbers, but they also need your help.
Okay, thanks, Natalie.
Other news tonight.